There is an outrage of anger and displeasure. Immediately, the special advisor to the president, Femi Adesina, made a comment about the fuel scarcity as it regards his boss, General, or should I say President, Muhammadu Buhari. Hello everyone, you're welcome to the news. Femi Adesina, the special advisor to the president, has said that the challenges being faced by Nigerians on premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, was not new in the country. Nigerians have been having a hard time buying the commodity after contaminated petrol was imported into the country by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited in February 2022. It was earlier reported that oil marketers estimated that about 100 million liters of contaminated petrol were imported into Nigeria and had been recalled by the Pipelines Product Marketing Company, a subsidiary of the NNPC. The recall caused several queues in Abuja, Lagos, Niger, Nasarawa, and many other states, as the few petrol outlets that dispense products were crowded by motorists and other PMS users. Many other filling stations had been shut down for lack of produce to sell, while black marketers greeted various major roads in Abuja, Lagos, selling products to interested customers at higher prices. But reacting to the crisis, Adesina said the Nigerians faced similar challenges before the regime of the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, adding that few crises had been recurrent events in the country. The presidential spokesman disclosed this in an article titled "Knock Knock, Who is There?" and shared on his official Facebook page on Thursday, adding that Nigerians had slept in petrol stations queuing for fuel on several locations. The article read in part, "It's obviously not the easiest of times in our country currently, with severe fuel scarcity exacerbating the other existential challenges we have been coping with. In some areas there's no fuel, no electricity, thus translating to severe energy crisis." While admitting that the fuel crisis had worsened the living conditions of Nigerians, Adesina noted that the Buhari regime was working assiduously to restore normalcy. There were cases of bad fuel before in this country. We slept for days, weeks on end at petrol stations, queuing for fuel, and we survived. We will survive again. Last. President Muhammadu Buhari had promptly approved the sum of $8.5 million for the evacuation of Nigerians in Ukraine. Good. That's what a responsible father does to family members in distress. He's also working the night and day, ensuring the country has fuel, power, infrastructure, and all the good things of life. I've come to knock and ring and tap on your door today to remind you that it is not all doom and gloom in our country. However overcast the sky is, there's always a shimmer of light. Fuel crisis will come and go. Energy crisis will be resolved. Nigerians who appreciate good things will be made happy progressively. So that was the initial statement said by the special advisor to the president, Mr. Femi Adesina. But trust Nigerians, this did not go down well with them, and they did not hide, expressing their displeasure at the kind of insensitive statement made by Adesina. And he also said that the heavens won't fall over the current situations and Nigeria will survive like always. He also warned whalers not to focus on the current situation, but the infrastructural developments done by the Buhari administration. So with this outrage, a few people had, come out to lay their displeasure. One said, "He, Femi Adesina, is simply telling us, what's the big deal about petrol scarcity? It's okay, you will soon need to buy fuel just like us." Another commenter said, "Adesina is definitely not getting it right. His principal made us believe in 2015 that he knew what to do with the incessant fuel shortages we had, and that is why he remained the Minister of Petroleum till today. Moreover, APC promised a change. So why does Adesina spill rubbish all the time? Must he talk? Another commenter said, this guy Adesina, you're just callous and insensitive. Invariably you're saying suffering continue, right? Posterity will not judge fairly. Another said, of all you made mention here, electricity, water, security, road, fuel, which one is available now? What is the justification for all this story? One thing is certain, come 2023, you will all go back to your village and prosperity will judge you all. Another commenter said, fuel was 87 naira during the Jonathan regime. You said if we can allow you to increase it to 140 naira, scarcity will end. You increase it to 165, yet it has worsened. You said the price will come down later, but yet getting more difficult. You promised change, but your change is negative. The last commenter said, this man and arrogance are like 5 and 6. He doesn't have what it takes to be an image maker to the exalted office of the president. Unfortunately, he is hired by a president who does not know how to administer the public. If not, this Femi Adesina should have long been relieved of that office. He has made more enemies to this regime than goodwill. So sad. If you go online on different platforms, you will see so many other comments, some quite very unprintable. And I think our leaders are too far from us. They have no idea what is going on, because they have their own steady supply of fuel. They don't have to go to the filling station. Everything, the allowances are paid on time and all of that. So they do not have the slightest clue of what the common Nigerian goes through. No electricity, no fuel, no good health facilities. Foreign exchange is right over the moon. Insecurity is at its peak. When are we going to have leaders who will feel our pulse and have mercy on us? Like I always say, which way Nigeria? But in everything, I just want to say, we are still pleading with our leaders. Have mercy on the common man on the street. Let the common man be able to enjoy the basic infrastructure. Let them have security to be able to go about their normal everyday businesses, hustle and bustle. Let our children be able to go to affordable schools without the parents breaking the bank. Let us have leaders who are not too puffed up to come down to our level and feel the pain we are feeling, and not just talk the talk but walk the walk. We'll still continue to pray for Nigeria, but the statement by Mr. Femi Adesina is written already in the sands of time, and one day or every day we'll make reference to it, because you can't argue that he goes to queue up in the filling station for 7 hours, over 4 hours, to buy fuel and every other thing. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.